Alright, well, welcome on in, everybody. We are starting stream number 6 of American Truck Simulator, and we're going to be having a lot of fun with this. I forget, we made it down to California last time, so we have our own truck. We don't have our own cargo trailer yet, but we're working on that, so. Hey, and you guys are back. Alright. So yeah, I'm working on trying to get everyone's shout-outs that are here. All my friends. So, Pickle Nickel, you don't stream, do you? I don't think you do. I'm pretty sure I ask you that all the time. Feo2, please go check him out as well. He's a wonderful Christian streamer too. He plays Donkey Kong. You don't? Okay. I didn't think so, but it's hard to remember. I'm getting to the point where I see different people at different times and trying to keep everyone straight sometimes, or if they're a streamer or just a viewer. So at least not yet. Hey, there's always time. There's always time to start, I guess. Only if you want to, though. But so yeah, Feo2, how are the streams of Donkey Kong 64 going? You still having a good time with that? External contracts, how does this work? Alright, so we're in Las Vegas. Ooh, that actually takes us through a few. That takes us through about the same number. Oh, but this one is worth a lot more. Maybe, oh, because this is really light. That one takes us to New Mexico. That could be kind of good. I like this one. We haven't been to New Mexico yet. Let's see. But when I do, it's definitely going to be on theology and eschatology. Oh, yeah. Eschatology? Is that right? Oh. Doesn't sound exciting. Well, you know, there's a lot of variety of different, you know, streamers and content and all that stuff. So, you know. Have you ever tried Korean fried chicken? It looks so good. I don't think so. I've had Korean barbecue. Alright, we need to just turn around. Failed to. The last one was a nightmare. The hints were very little help. Oh, okay. So oh, that's right, because you do randomizers too. So you need to kind of know where to go next. We got the last Kong about 4 hours in. It ended up quitting at 5 hours because I ended up being a casino for one of two of them that could not be hinted at. Oh man, that's annoying. We go now. You know, it's kind of funny. I was actually driving, so I was mentioning earlier that I was going to our church's youth camp this morning to go play in the band, and then driving back, and I got behind a couple like those big trucks that hold, have a big, they're not quite dump trucks. Well, I guess they kind of are. They usually hold like dirt and stuff like that and whatnot. And then sometimes they have a second trailer behind them. So I was behind one of those. And then that made me think of this game. It's like, and he kept like swerving a bit and he'd like go over the center line at times. It's like, man, that's kind of like me when I'm playing this game. Do you have the wheel? Like the controller? I'm just using an Xbox controller. I don't have a wheel. There is one that I've saved on Amazon. The Undrafted mentioned it. And He mentioned one that is fairly inexpensive, and I think because he's used it in the past, and so I have that saved for later. I have a I'll check that out at some point. So let's see. I needed peanut or grapes, and since it was an either or situation, the hints would not point to either of them. Oh man. That is always fun. That's always annoying when it's like things are kind of vague. That's why some games are kind of tough for me. It's like they aren't very clear on where to go next or what to do next, so it's like, Hey, I'm going to quickly take a tiny little break. I know we just started, I'm sorry. I'll be back in just a moment, so hang out here. I said the game was really loud there. Sorry about that. You probably had a hard time hearing me. Alright, I will be right back in a little bit, so I'll turn the music up a little bit. Be back in just a little bit. Okay. Sorry about the wait there, guys. Oh, good. You guys were having some good conversation there. Glad you're still here. Hey, nice. Thanks for the check-in there. Okay. Yeah, lo-fi music is really good. But just I try to find lo-fi music that is copyright free or royalty free. And I found one channel that luckily is on kind of a loop, like a radio, quote unquote, one on YouTube. But I need to look around, try to find more, because they are nice, but not all of them are like that, which I totally understand. I totally get. And I don't want to just since I'm also putting things on YouTube after I'll put the VODs on there, I don't want to just have it get content claimed instantly. So I know there was one song playing earlier that was a jam. Yeah, it's funny because it's not strictly only the stereotypical lo-fi. There's a bit of other there's some jazzy bits and there's some other stuff, and so got a little bit of a variety, so it's pretty good. So, all right. It's got to think again. We were paused for too long. Okay, let me know if any of that is too loud. Mostly just the in-game sounds. If it's a little too loud, let me know. My system is using so much of my resources to stream and record this that literally the audio mixer live view that the shows the audio levels doesn't update in real time as much, so I don't quite see all the intricacies of the audio levels. So, but my voice is still higher than the rest, so that is the main part. And I love the blind spot mirrors, and it's nice. There are a couple I have a couple of music lists that I have a license for that I got from Humble Bundle, and Chemizell is awesome as well. Interesting. Okay, I know I've looked at Humble Bundle a bit here and there. I've only just started. I got my first purchase I don't know. I guess it was 2 or 3 months ago. They had Plate Up in it. A game we played with Bronson, Connor, and DJ Para, Kathy. And then I was looking at their software tab. And yeah, it's interesting to see all the stuff that they have, because they have books, they got software. Oh, we want to take this. Man, on the screen there's not an arrow saying to go which way or not, you know. That was close. We almost missed our exit. Okay. The GPS could use an update for how it works. Ooh, we're going a little too fast. Just need to go 35. Okay. So, but yeah, I'll have to look and see. I didn't know that they had. I know they've had some things. I don't remember if I've noticed them or seen them have music yet like that. I've seen some sound effects stuff, repositories of sound effects and things like that, which is pretty cool. But otherwise, I have not seen. All right. Straight on back. Perfect. I'm gonna go and do my Greek lesson. All right. Good luck with that, Pickle Nickel. Have a good time. I find it's all Greek to me. Failed to answer your question from earlier. Disappointed. I was planning on streaming, but thought it was a better idea to study for a test tomorrow. Well, that's probably a good idea too. Yeah. I don't blame you. But happy that I got my bot back up and working, and separated the AI that kept crashing your bot. So what bot do you use, and what do you use them for? I use Nightbot, but I don't have like a separate channel or anything for it. So, oh gosh, can we do this? I'm always kind of curious because I know some people have like separate Twitch accounts just for their channel bot for different things. I'm kind of curious, like, why people do that. What's the benefit from something like that? What can you do with that you can't with just using your own account? Yeah. How's it going, Scott? Good to see you, my friend. Perfect timing. Time to give another shout out to another streamer friend. If you are not following Scott, please go check him out. Plays a lot of fun retro stuff. A lot of stuff that I've never seen, and so that makes it a lot more fun. Gives me more of a variety of things to be exposed to that I didn't grow up playing Sega as really much at all. I didn't have a Super Nintendo when they were new. I only got it many years after the fact, and even the NES, I didn't really get to pick out the games I played. My folks would find stuff that they thought we'd like, me and my sister, and, you know, they would pick out gifts and all that kind of stuff, and so, which I'm not upset about. I enjoyed the stuff that they did get, but, you know, there's a lot of other stuff out there that I didn't get a chance to try, so. Yeah, you're welcome, Scott. Of course. I appreciate you being here, and you're a loyal subscriber too, so I feel like I at least owe it to my subscriber friends that that are streamers too. That's the least I could do for the what you do to support me. So, thank you. Oh, Pickle Nickel, you're back. I thought you were studying Greek. Have you ever realized how simple English is when you start trying to learn another language? Yeah, well, it's simple. It's funny, cause yeah, internet dropped. Did it? Did we drop? I don't see it on my side. Let me double check. Rumble Studio is still up. Ooh. Maybe not. What is going on here? Had to refresh. Okay. I hope you guys are back. Refresh the page. Blame Twitch and Jeff Bezos. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was that or whatever, because it looked like Kick also might have been down too. So it might have been a Rumble Studio thing. So my apologies for that. I didn't do anything weird. I didn't do anything myself. So I'm not sure what that was. So, but I am glad that that it is up and running for you guys now. So. Make sure everything is good to go here. Nothing is weird. Okay, I think we're good. I think people are jumping back on. Yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry about that, guys. So Pickle Nickel, you were talking. You were saying how easy English is, or whatever. Yeah, they say that English is one of the most complicated languages to learn, and so if you grew up knowing English, it's like second nature. So that you're at quite an advantage. But yeah, I learned Spanish in high school, and it wasn't too bad. And I can tell a lot of words from like their root word where they kind of came from, so how similar they are from English to Spanish and whatnot. But so yeah, Spanish is fairly simple to learn. But speaking it and writing it is different. So let's see. Feo2 says I created my own bot. It started out as a Mario Maker queue, because I run a queue by person and not by level. Okay. Cool. And I've been slowly adding things. It runs my increased cost reward. That increases the cost of the reward. Yeah, I've seen that. That's a cool piece. Is that done with like Streamer Bot or something like that? I did download something for that, and you can do all sorts of different commands and logic and stuff within it. And initially I got it because there was a way to do like a check-in counter, which I need to go back and try that, but that's yet another application I think to run in the background while everything else is running for this on the stream. So that's a lot for the system to run. That increases the cost of the reward by one every time someone redeems it. My check-in system, and now working on an AI co-host. Interesting. Well, let me know how that goes. That sounds pretty cool. And not that I'm asking you to do anything, you know, like whatever, but is that something that you're keeping to yourself? Are you sharing that, or are you anything like that? I have a separate. Actually, let's just get the. There we go. Oh no! Whoops. Just when we get up to speed, it goes down to 55. And we're about to like go up a hill, it looks like. Okay, there we go. I have a separate account because I might try and release it to others, but it also can talk, and it keeps the confusion away from people thinking I'm typing. Interesting. Okay, that does make sense. Pickle Nickel, I mean, the grammar-wise is not easy. Yeah, there's a lot of inconsistencies or like similar type words and all this and that within the English language that I would think would be really confusing to to a non-native English speaker. English is a second language person. So yeah, and then just grammar and punctuation. There's a lot of weird ones, like apostrophe S is like showing that something belongs to that thing, unless it's its. Like IT apostrophe S. That is a conjunction where it is not belong to its. To do the possession, it's just ITS. And things like that. Alright, let's slow back down. We somehow sped up there. Okay. I can understand Spanish pretty well, but I can't speak it proficiently. I'm odd. Yeah, if they speak kind of slowly, it's easier for you to pick things out, but man, I haven't been in a Spanish class since high school, so there are things that I recognize and kind of remember, but there's a lot that's like... So... no, I coded the thing myself, no Nightbot or anything else. So that's kind of like your Nightbot replacement then. That's pretty cool. I know with like Nightbot, I have a couple simple commands. I need to just look up and do some Google searching, or just look at other people's streams and see like what they do for fun commands. And I know some people do like commands to give like a little shout out somewhat to their close friends and stuff like that for their channel, streamer friends. So maybe I could do something like that too. Like exclamation point Scott could do some sort of command chat thing come up to talk about Scott Linux and give a link to his channel. This game is pretty chill. Do you just drive? Yeah, pretty much. You just drive. The map is scaled down by like times 11, so you know, it's not like 1-to-1, so you're technically on the road for a really, really long time. It's only if you're going like cross country. But yeah, I just like how simple and relaxing it is. We can dialogue and have a good chat, have good conversation while we're doing this, because it's, you know, pretty, like, you can set cruise control like I have right now, and a lot of the time you're just driving on the highway, so, and getting passed by, oh, it went up. I was chatting so long I didn't realize that the speed limit went up back to 65, and now by the time I get up to speed, it'll probably go back down. Those people that correct you when you type your and you are, yeah. I love seeing those like posts from like people that snapshot or screenshot Facebook messages or like posts or X posts on things like that. They make me chuckle. Especially when they're talking about having correct grammar and they don't use correct grammar in that message. Those are hilarious. Yeah, Nightbot has that. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't looked at everything Nightbot has, but I'm sure it's not as robust as something that you can make yourself, or even some of the things that you're doing. It'd be kind of cool if you could like add in elements like that into it. You could program your own extra stuff. But yeah, if you have your own program that runs, I'm sure it's a lot lighter, and you don't have to give them your data and all that kind of stuff. Up, ads. Alright, I will respond to chat when they come back. Alright, welcome back, guys. Whoop, wrong side. We got tagged by the weigh station, so we need to pop in here and have them weigh our load, and then we'll get right back on the freeway. Whoop. Thanks for using those emotes too. That's one of the main reasons why I made that, and I saw someone else that had something like that, so it gets my attention as well. I don't have a little pop-up on part of the screen, but if I'm just looking at chat, it's kind of nice to see that. So, yeah, we're talking about Nightbot and stuff. That's nice that you can have your own kind of Nightbot replacement that is local on your machine, so you don't have to worry about it harvesting and using your data from your stream. And it's probably lighter in your system. It probably doesn't... Well, Nightbot is just like an internet app. It's not really a thing running on your computer, so it's not much. Where are we going? Are we just... Oh, we're downtown. All of a sudden. While trying not to drive into cars. Yeah. What are we doing here? I think... This is another one of those... Oh no, they're moving. Okay. I don't know if you guys were in my last stream of this, but we came upon. I made a short on YouTube, kind of summarizing it. We middle of the night going down the 101 in Oregon. We ran into. We're on a 2-lane road, and it was just a traffic jam. And what happened was, it was a merge down to 1 lane, and for some reason it was a left lane going through and the right lane merging in. Person in the left-hand lane was stopped, and the right-hand lane looked like maybe he bumped him, and so they just stopped. And then there was just traffic piled up behind him. Nothing going anywhere. So, and then we decided to run down the the shoulder, and it That was the only way to get around. We sat there for at least a in-game hour or so. Sounds like Oregon traffic. Yeah, but it wasn't even like I-5 or a major highway or freeway. It was just the 101. So this game I would need to play after playing 2 hours Battlefield. Yeah, this would definitely be one of those games that will help you calm down, hopefully, unless you hit a lot of weird traffic and stoplights. But it's a good game to relax to. So, I agree. Do you know how to irritate an English teacher? Try comforting them with there, and there. Yeah. Well, which one is it? Sounds like Common Oregon. Okay, yeah. I would be interested in seeing how Nightball and all of them do so many streams. As far as I know, my bot... Oh, see how Nightbot and all of them do so many streams. As far as I know, my bot is limited to 20 streams. What do you mean by that? It's limited to 20 streams. Like, you can only do 20 different occurrences? Because, I mean, it just kind of runs in the background and is activated whenever I do play, so, or go live. Okay, have you ever played Hydro Thunder? Yes, I have. I have it actually. I played it on the 64 back in the day a little bit, and then I have it on the Xbox, and that's pretty fun. So, El Wolf, welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Deaf Warrior, welcome in. Hello. I just raided your channel. You did? Oh my gosh. Usually... Oh, that's right. I changed my... I was using the Rumble Studio chat, but it wouldn't work with my Kick. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. It wouldn't work with the... I'm sorry for missing that. Oh, it didn't even show up in that either. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's why all those like raid emotes and things like that and get my attention a lot more. Yeah, the built-in Rumble Studio chat window doesn't pick up the chat from Kick for some reason. So, no audio. Are you not getting audio? Why would you not be getting audio? That would be the weirdest thing. I don't know why. You should be. Shoot. Okay. Weird. Okay. I mean, I'm getting... Audio is going through to the other systems. I don't know what's going on. That is really weird. Let's see. Interesting driver. Yeah, it's 18-wheeler. Yeah. I'm not using an actual wheel, so it's not as sophisticated as it could be. Let's catch up here. I think he's using Twitch stream. Man, I don't know why that's where I am using Rumble Studio and my audio is coming through on the other streams. That's weird. Okay, well, I don't really know. This is weird. I've done this several times and I don't know why it's not working. What program do I use for my widgets? I use, so for Rumble, there's some sort of, what is it called? It's a web app. What is it called? It is called Rumble Labs. I don't know how I can like reset the Rumble stream without making it have the other go down. Let me look at and see if there's anything else I can do. It's the first time I've seen Rumble viewers from Twitch. Yeah. Usually it's a little bit quieter on the Rumble side. So let me refresh this page. I know we had a hiccup earlier. Maybe it just didn't quite get everything. Weird. Streaming platforms. I wish you could like click like a refresh button on here. Connected. That is really weird. I don't know what to say. Let me ask if it's coming through. Are you still not hearing any audio? Okay. Do you remember clicking an authorize button for Nightbot? That creates a unique code for Nightbot to run on your stream. I think so. It's been a long time. I set it up a long time ago, so it's been several months. I assume it would have done that at the beginning. Now some things can run without the code, but for awards you need it, and Twitch will only let me hold 20 active ones at a time. Interesting. Nope, Twitch audio is fine. Okay, well, I have no idea why that's doing that, so I don't know how to see, that's the thing. Within Rumble Studio, let me just bring this over, because it's not going to show up there. There's not like a way for me to toggle the audio on and off. It's just... It's just there. I can't like... Yeah. I mean, I could probably end the stream and then start it back up again really quick. And I'm using OBS. So, why don't we quickly... I'm going to just toggle the end of stream and then bring it right back up. So everyone that's here, wait like just a few seconds and then refresh your window. And I will be live again. I want to just make sure that that Rumble is not missing out. So give me just a few seconds. Hopefully you guys will all still be here in a little bit. Okay, be right back. Thank you, Scott. Okay, so we stopped that. Start stream on OBS. And on Rumble, looks like it's coming through now. Start stream. Something went wrong. Try again later. Let me refresh the page. This better not, like, not let us stream. Oh no, now it won't let us stream. Oh gosh. Oh no. Come on. What happened? See, this is what I was worried about. This is what I was worried about. Okay. Shoot. um. Should have just left it going before, shoot. Man, that sucks. Okay. Let's see if we can at least, like, connect to Twitch. Copied. Settings. Stream. Oh, I can't while it's recording. Oh no. Cancel. We're still streaming. Streaming to that. Settings. Here we go. Custom. Twitch. Okay, we'll try this again. Okay. See if this works. All right. It looks like we're live. Okay, it looks like you guys might still be here. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry about that. There must be some sort of hiccup on Rumble's side. This is the thing that I kind of was a little bit worried about, is that using them as a rebroadcast system, if they went down, then that would keep us from going live on other platforms. And that's exactly what happened. They had some sort of hiccup or something. Hey, Phantalotus, thank you for sticking with us. I know you kind of jumped in at the last second, right when we were experiencing all these issues. Thank you so much for sticking around. Yeah, that's kind of strange. So, I just connected up just straight to Twitch from OBS. So, I'll have to go back in and check it later, see what's going on. I don't know why. I'm sure I'll hear about it, but it sounds like they've had some issues in the past here and there. And I know that they're a smaller group and they're fixing bugs and they're usually pretty quick to address things, but... Exactly, Bob. Just gotta shrug your shoulders and be like, well... So... But thank you guys for sticking with us. I think on here... Rumble is down. Only can stream to Twitch. Oh, we can't even post to that. That's true. Oh, that's right. Okay. So yeah, every time. So what you do with the Rumble Studios, you hit start stream on OBS. That sends it to Rumble Studio, and then you hit start stream on Rumble Studio, and that rebroadcasts it to Rumble and all the other places that you have attached to the system. So, Elwolf, thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the leap and jumping over on Twitch. Rumble must have had some sort of weird back-end issue. Every time I clicked go start stream within the Rumble Studio, it came up with a little pop-up error message saying that there is an error at this time. So they must be having something that they need to fix on their back end, unfortunately. So I'm just going straight. Yeah, I know you can do it through ATM, but my computer is not powerful enough to rebroadcast straight from OBS, because then you need to do multiple sources, and that takes up a lot of bandwidth and processing power. And my computer's a potato. That's why the game looks kind of rough. So it's pretty much a 10-year-old computer, unfortunately. So it is what it is. We'll keep an eye out. Once we're after tonight, I'll see if they've fixed it. But we will continue on. And if you watch the VOD in a couple days when it gets posted, you'll see a bunch of a lot of this fun stuff. So everyone in the VOD, hello. Anyways, thank you for having patience with me. It looks like most of you guys, or almost all of you guys, are back. Hey, DB, welcome in. You see me on Rumble. There's no way I can be live on Rumble right now. Now I have to like pull up my account here, my page, and see what's going on. There's no way it can be live because I'm not broadcasting to it. I'm literally I plugged into my details and key and all that stuff for just Twitch. Oh, it says upcoming. Gotcha. Okay. Maybe I go to the dashboard. Maybe I need to cancel it really quick. Live streams, offline, into live stream. Wait, what? Wow, it even changed the name of the live stream to my very first stream. That's weird. I don't know why that's a weird glitch to happen. But Elwolf, thank you for also following on Rumble. Next time I stream, which I might be doing it tomorrow during the day, we'll see. But hopefully it will be a bit better. And those of you that may have been on Kick, there actually was 2 people on Kick, surprisingly. Usually there's no one over there. Usually it's a ghost town. But anyways, hopefully next time it will it'll work. DB, yes, we are more than car driving. We are truck driving. It is Truck Simulator Day. So, if you use the same on multi, you can multi with the same bandwidth. Yeah, there's a few perks in, like, Rumble Studio is kind of the same, but you can multi-stream to as many platforms as you want, and they handle all that, as long as you're streaming to their platform, at least. So, it's worked great up until this point. And I've been doing that for about at least a week and a half to 2 weeks. So, yeah, how weird is that? That's pretty weird. So, but anyways, thank you guys for sticking with me there. I feel terrible that had to cut into our time here, that we wasted probably like 20 minutes there. But, you know, those things are bound to happen, so I appreciate you guys sticking with it. Especially after being, like, offline for probably like 5 minutes instead of, you know, 20 seconds. So, yeah. Let me know if there's anything weird going on still. It should be fine. Everything got connected up just fine just to have Twitch going. Maybe I need to have like a backup for Restream, so at least I have something ready that I can plug Restream back in or something like that. Maybe I'll do that in the meantime. I don't know. But anyways, thank you guys for being here. That was a big bummer. Man, what were we talking about before? I know we were talking about Nightbot, things like that. Was there anything else we were talking about? I forget. Yeah, so this load, let's take a look at it. I forget. We are coming from Las Vegas, Nevada, carrying iron pipes, 2 trailers, and going to Roswell, New Mexico. So, that is the current job that we are on. That's the current thing that we're doing.
Brother, this guy stinks!
I heard that. I didn't see it pop up. Hopefully you guys are, there we go. Oh, you want to hear a joke? Yeah, even my my chat is coming through a little slow in OBS just because of streaming and recording and the bandwidth that this game allows. All right. It's joke time. Bob wants to hear a joke, so now we all have to stop watching the game and hear some terrible jokes. If I could read a joke and drive at the same time, then I would, but let's see. How does a Yeti build his house? He glues it together. Huh? Let's see. How do you make a Swiss roll? Push him down the mountain. That was good. The units are a bit laggy here and there. Yeah, if you're using the yeah, and that's the thing. Just because the again, my computer's a potato. It's trying to play this game, it's trying to stream it, it's trying to record it, and all that stuff. Remind me of the horse one. Oh, yes. It was like the horse and carriage one. Man. I don't know which one that was. Something to do with a horse and carriage. That's the thing, like going through trying to find specific ones. Not easy. Man, I don't know. I could take like 10 minutes trying to thumb through this, trying to find it. Oh well, I can't find it. I'm sorry. We'll find it later. Okay. I know in Oklahoma it's illegal to read a comic book and drive. Oh, did Book tell you that one? Good thing we don't have a comic book in front of us. A baked potato would be good about right now. Didn't you say you had food already, Pickle Nickel? Didn't you say you had dinner? Maybe you could check last stream. Was it last stream? I don't remember. I think we had 2 redemptions of that last stream, so could have been anywhere. But yeah, go ahead, watch the whole stream, and then tell me what it was. You work at a pizza place, and I can officially say that sardines are the worst. Oh, you are fasting, and you work at a food establishment. That's got to be rough. Oh yeah, something about a horse-drawn carriage, because horses can't draw it. Yeah. That's right. Did have dinner already. You had dinner and you're still hungry? No, that sounds kind of like me. I'll eat before I stream, and then partway through the stream I'm like, man, I kind of want to eat a little bit more. But then I don't want to, like, stop what I'm doing here. So, what did you guys have for dinner tonight? What were you guys having? I had some leftovers. We made some orange chicken and rice last night. We have a rice cooker, and we've been kind of experimenting with making the rice a little bit more interesting and fun. And so, like, instead of water, we'll put chicken broth in it to cook it in, and sometimes we'll throw some veggies in there and some seasonings and stuff. And so we had some different peppers from what we harvested in our garden last year that were in the freezer, and so Mrs. Pickles, she pickled them and in oil or something like that, and that actually kind of cut down how hot they were a little bit. And so we've been adding those in a little bit when we make rice, cutting them up and adding some of that in for flavor. And then we had some diced carrots and some other seasonings and things. Really good. Really good. It's a lot better than just plain white rice. And then we had... Sometimes we'll cook chicken, just like raw chicken thighs and stuff like that, but we had some of those breaded little nuggets that you can get from Costco, lightly breaded ones. And then we had some orange chicken sauce. And so we had orange chicken. And then she made a few pot stickers. And I had a little bit of leftovers. So. Resist the flesh. Ah, Bob, you had chicken fried steak. That sounds amazing. Country fried steak and chicken fried steak. Those are good. I'll commonly get that when we go to different restaurants to see what place has the best one. And honestly, I kind of forget which ones I like. But Cracker Barrel is pretty decent, and Texas Roadhouse is pretty good. But some of the ones that I've had are kind of eh. If you get one that has a little bit too much breading, it's almost all bread, and oh gosh, that came out of nowhere. I was not paying attention because I was talking to you guys. Almost cut off that other guy. But yeah, that's one thing that I'll do is I like getting chicken fried, or usually country fried steak, but I'll still try chicken fried steak. They have both at Texas Roadhouse, and I think I've tried both of them there, and they're both pretty good. And they got really good chili there too. Let's see, Pickle Nickel, he had some chips and Sloppy Joes. That sounds good. Sloppy Joes are surprisingly pretty tasty. What kind of chips? When you start talking about rice, it automatically makes me think of sushi. Oh. You know, I'm not a huge sushi fan. I know we talked about this once on Bronson's stream. And it was... Actually, no. It was on this stream, and I made a poll. And Forrest didn't really like sushi, and he slightly favored that decision in the poll. It was pretty funny. Wendy's for you. Oh, you know, Wendy's I think is a little bit underrated. I sometimes forget about ordering or eating from there. We try not to eat out too much just because it's expensive nowadays. But you know, when we're traveling, we'll go there. Sometimes we'll go to Carl's Jr. Or Hardee's, whatever part of the country you're in. I sometimes forget about going to Carl's Jr., but they're both pretty good. I'm not a huge McDonald's fan, but Wendy's, honestly, we like to eat on the cheap, and they have those biggie bags, and you actually get a decent amount of food for not too much. So, Theo2, what's your go-to? I know if I'm splurging, I like to get that Baconator. That's pretty good. And that pretzel bun's pretty good too. But yeah, they're pretty, and they have that Coke refresh machine there too, so you can get like any kind of combination of drink if you're getting a soft drink. So Baconator's nice. Yeah, I don't get that one very often. Every once in a while, or if they have like a good deal in the app, we'll do that. But typically, eating out is like when we're driving back to see my folks and we're on a little road trip. We stop for a meal. Sometimes we'll stop at Wendy's or something like that. I think Burger King gives bigger portions. I haven't eaten at Burger King in a while. Mrs. Pickles doesn't really like it as much. I think they're pretty good. I don't usually get their big burgers much. I was so conditioned to get stuff on the value menu. I like their rodeo cheeseburgers, and they're fairly inexpensive, so I'll usually get a couple of those. But then you get a lot of bread. Kind of wish you could make like a double layer one. I guess you could do that and then just throw the buns away from the extra one. Just kind of make it yourself. But that's a pretty decent sandwich. But yeah. Oh, we're going too slow. It went up to 75. We used to go to Chick-fil-A, but Wendy's is a bit cheaper food. Yeah. Chick-fil-A is a little bit spendy. There used to be one or two that are actually fairly new to the area where we used to live. And so we went a couple times here and there. Sometimes we go when we go back to visit. But right now there isn't one. Like, you kind of have to drive a little ways to get to it, so I don't really think of going there. Um, yeah, Chick-fil-A is good. I love getting their spicy chicken sandwich, just the regular one. And the waffle fries are great. But yeah, I don't get that one as much. Even then, they're all expensive. Yeah, yeah. All fast food is pretty expensive. Usually when we're eating out like that, we'll have like a coupon somewhere, or where we'll be using the app, and they'll have some sort of like in-app special or deal or something like that to make the most of it. So, like we did that at, I think we did that at Jack in the Box a while back. We'll use coupons when we go to Arby's or whatever. You're driving now. Can you stop by one now? Man, I know they have like restaurants and different shops and stuff in the game. And whenever I see those, it's like, oh man, that's gonna make me hungry. Honestly, I could go for some more food. I didn't really fill up all the way for dinner. And honestly, dinner was like 3.5 hours ago. So I could definitely go for some more food. Oh man, this is a bad conversation for right now because I am hungry. Man, we can just... Oh, we're running low on gas. We just can't get... Let's get off on this next exit and get gas. Man, I just can't get up to speed. How far do we have to go off the freeway to get gas? Not too far. Okay, we'll get some gas. Real talk, why not grab a snack? Ooh. I could go grab some crackers or something like that. Maybe I should do that. See, the funny thing, so it's, this weekend is, my wife and I's anniversary, and so we'll be, going out this weekend to get away for a couple days. And, so I went and grabbed a few snacks from the store today that we can take with us. And they're on the counter. And I was telling her, don't get into the snacks early. And now it's like, ooh, now I kind of want to, but I can't because I told her not to. That means I can't either. So, but I just feel bad, like I've already wasted so much time because I had to step away for a little bit already once, and then now it's like, oh, this is going on. Step away for another little bit to get some. Oh gosh. Keep it wide. Oh good, we can just kind of drift in here. Oh, I probably should have done a... Oh well, that's okay. Too late now. Happy anniversary, mate. God bless you. Well, thank you. Okay, once we fill up, I'll run downstairs really quick and grab something. Yeah, that's actually not a bad price for diesel. Okay, let me grab some crackers really quick. I'll be right back. Sorry to do this again to you. Okay. Appreciate you guys having some patience here. Oh, let me mute this. It's kind of loud. Okay. Alright, we'll do a nice wide turn here. I don't think anyone will be going down this road, and if they are... Oh gosh. Good timing, car. Thank you. Just stop, okay? I'm kind of big. Woo! Okay, we made it. We didn't hit anything. Eating is valid, yeah. No, I appreciate that. I just don't want to... Woo! I just don't want to take away from you guys having some fun here and being here. Oh, I can go this way? Wait. Hold on. It wants me to go that way. Oh! Shortcut. It didn't want me to go that way before. We're going this way. Change of plans. Found a shortcut. Moo? Who are you mooing at, Bob? There's no cows here. I'm not eating any ice cream, even though that sounds really good. What is funny though, the last couple times I played this, people coming up to do a right-hand turn from the right side, like if they're coming from over here, I have a green light, and they'll keep creeping, and they'll practically run into me. And at one point they were like really close, and there were even cars in front of me already going straight because it was already a green light. One of the weirdest things. We got crackers! Luckily these trains are pretty short. Saltines? No, these are wheat thins. Remember? Connor makes fun of me because I eat wheat thins. She calls me an old man. Ooh, can I get in front? Already got momentum going. Here we go. We're gonna beat him. Oh, awesome. Hey, Book, how's it going? Man. Oh, nope, he wants to pass me. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid, man. I appreciate that. I know you've been doing that a lot, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Fuzzy Pickles. I'm sure most of you know me by now, but if you don't, I'm Fuzzy Pickles, a Christian variety streamer on Twitch, Kick and Rumble. And unfortunately, tonight we're only on Twitch because we were doing everything else, and Rumble Studio, the system we use to rebroadcast to the other platforms, decided to have an issue. And when I tried to reconnect, I could not reconnect on their side, so I had to quickly scrape things together and just manually connect to Twitch through OBS and get things back up and running. So I'm glad you all missed that and didn't try to jump in the middle of that. That was fun. But yeah, weird stuff. So I'm just glad that we could fix things on the fly and not just end early. We hadn't even finished. This is our first run of the night. This is still our first delivery. I know it's a long one, but man, we were like maybe a quarter of the way in and this all happened. So, but we had a lot of other good discussion and chat and stuff, so we were kind of taking our time. So, but let me give a My wonderful super mod Bronson is not here, so I have to do all the work myself. But yeah, Book, thank you so much. The least I can do is give you a shout out. If any of you guys don't know Book of Gaming, you don't know Charlie over there, please go click the link, go to his channel, give him a follow, and be sure to tune into his next stream. He is a wonderful, wonderful Christian human being, man, person. I was almost gonna say baby child. He's not a baby child. He is a fully grown man, and he plays some wonderful stuff. Right now, he's been playing a lot of good different things. It's been fun to see a lot of different stuff I've either have never played myself or just have never seen, or just seen little snippets of here and there. So, and I kind of wish that I didn't necessarily always have the same schedule as you do, because then I don't get to really see you very much. Hey, Dad Garrett, how's it going? Thank you for following. I appreciate that. How are you doing? Good to see you. I'm not a baby child. I'm a man. I just think of any of you guys have seen Invader Zim, that old cartoon on Nickelodeon. I just think of him calling himself. He's trying to blend in to act like a human because he's an alien, and he always talks about being a human worm baby, and I always think of that. Wait a second. Why is it telling us to go in a circle? Could we not turn right? Weird. All right. Well, we're taking the scenic route. Yeah, and honestly, hey, you know what? While we're here, Dadgert is also a streamer. Let me give him a shout out as well. I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen you. I feel like I haven't seen you go live in a while. Have you been streaming much, Dadgert? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, Dadgert, I think you mostly stream PUBG, but I know you do a little bit here and there and have like redemptions to do arcades and stuff, and you have that cool arcade machine in your game room. But yeah, if you want to see some good PUBG action, team battles, sounds like you're usually kind of jumping in with your friends and having some comms with them, so that's pretty cool. Go check him out as well. Oh, and now we have an ad. Just wait for everyone to get back. Alright, I think you guys are probably back by now. So, not a lot of streaming this summer. Too busy? Yeah, no, that makes sense. Summer is a busy time. I've only kind of more recently, in the past like week or two, been more free to do streaming. I feel like I've been pretty busy as well a lot of the time. So there's been a lot of days where I haven't been able to. Oh, you didn't get an ad. Interesting. Whoop. Well, it said there was one. But, it's easier if there's not one. Alright, gotta wait for these guys. Okay. So we're we got off on the freeway, from the freeway, to get gas, And then it wanted us to go down this way to a shortcut. But then for some reason, it's having us kind of loop around this section instead of taking a left-hand turn at one of those intersections. I don't know if we missed it or if it intentionally wanted us to do this. I have no idea. Oh. Pickle Nickel is back. Had some internet problems. Yeah, we were too. I don't know if you were there during that whole fiasco about 15, 20 minutes ago. Kind of weird. Rumble Studio decided to just have an issue in the back, which I was talking to Mrs. Pickle. She's over here playing Fallout on the other TV, and I was telling her, it's like, man, I should have just left it going, because I think it was coming through just fine for Twitch and Kick, but it was just Rumble having audio issues, and we could have just been fine. But yeah, I don't know what I don't know what their what the issue was. Hopefully, whatever it is will get rectified soon, so we can get back to going through all that. But yeah, so we're just cruising on through. Finally, hopefully, we can get done with this job soon. But yeah, Book, sorry to ignore you. I feel bad. We jumped conversations a little bit, and then we had an ad, so it kind of threw me off. How did your stream go? How'd everything how'd the game go and all that fun stuff? Not ignoring you. I feel like we changed subjects quickly, and we didn't finish our conversation, the thought we were talking about, so I don't want to cut people off and leave people out, so. Oh, we're talking about yeah, we were talking about what we had for dinner, and then we started talking about fast food places. Have at least the top 5 fries. Yeah, I think they have some pretty good fries there. Went well, had some fun with old school Dragon's Lair and Dragon's Lair 2. Yeah, I've never played that before, but I've seen gameplay of it and stuff like that, and I think I remember, because you've done it, have you done it before, or maybe I saw it somewhere else? I feel like I've seen you play a little bit. It might not have been like a full stream, but I think I remember you maybe during one of your variety streams when you were before GDQ, the where people can pick the games to play. Ooh, down to 25. Yeah, we had a great raid from Book of Gaming. So, Pickle Nickel, if you don't know Book of Gaming, go check him out. If you scroll up, you should see the link to his profile, or just click on his name there. Please give him a follow. He's a wonderful Christian streamer. Please, you have you ever been to one of my streams? I'm all over the place. Yeah, that's true. It comes with the territory, right? It comes or whatever. Oh shoot, we need to get on the other side of this truck. Now it's been a few years since you played. Okay, maybe I'm mistaken. Alright. Nice wide turn. Here we go. Don't run over the curb. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Try to make your turns as wide as possible to make sure you don't clip that back edge. Oh, DB, you said that. DB, you and Book have the same color username on my chat window, so I thought Book said that. He's like, "Have you ever seen my stream?" Oh man, that is funny. I've been to his stream. Very cool. Okay, good. Good. I know a lot of people see each other's stuff, and so I know we're becoming more of a tight-knit community. But I want to make sure that no one is left out. You hear that, Book? Someone thinks you're very cool. Huh? How neat is that? That's pretty neat. Alright, we are on our way again. This is one long haul. Hopefully we don't have to go through too many smaller towns. Hopefully they're a little bigger and we can kind of maintain our speed.
Okay.
What does that say? Right lane ends. Darn it. Well, there's no getting around this guy, and he's gonna go slow. Bummer. Okay. You know, the funny thing is Bob was here. He might still be here. And he didn't redeem the push-ups. He says he wants to do that like every time. What does he do this time? He gets a joke. He redeems the joke. He didn't redeem the push-ups. Joke's on him. Just had to do it. There it is. It's almost like I was asking for it. Alright. Feo2 wants to interrupt the stream for me to do push-ups. Alright, I can do that. Thanks, Feo2. No. Alright, anyone who wants to join me, you're welcome. If you want to get big and strong like me. Look at these big muscles. Okay. It's out of the way. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. How'd you do? You can't do it and drive? Well, I'm not that talented. Okay, come on. I'm only human. I think. Last time I checked. Pop, I almost did. Remember this, Pickles? I spared you. Hey, you know what? If you wait, I think there's a cooldown timer. You can still do it. I think I set it to a maximum of 2 redemptions a stream. So maybe I should open that up and do 3 redemptions in a stream. Imagine if he didn't do push-ups and was just counting to trick us. That's true. I know I don't have the best camera angle, but would I lie to you? I wouldn't do that. That's ridiculous. That's so silly. Why would I do that? I think he skipped 6. Never know. We'll never know. Trust me. Whoa, look at that. Must be right by an airport. That was cool. I didn't know there's aircraft. Well, I guess I've seen helicopters. I didn't know there's planes in the game. That's pretty cool. Don't say it like that. No, I'm doing that. I know they're good for me, so. I remember, so, I don't know how many of you guys, when you were in high school, had the, if you had PE class, you had like the presidential challenge or test thing to do different exercises and stuff. And, one of them was doing push-ups. And so I remember we had 1 or 2 days where they would do like a practice version of that. and we'd actually get graded on how well we did. And back in high school, as you can tell, I'm not the biggest person out there. And I remember, was it my junior year, I finally hit 100 pounds. And so I was in that class, either junior or senior year, I forget, one of the two. And we got to the point of doing push-ups, and literally there was, once we got to actually doing it for real, like, you needed a certain amount for that, but then they would just, as long as you could keep doing it, they just kept doing it. And so basically you did right angle push-ups, and he'd blow the whistle, and then he'd do one. Then he'd sit there for like a second or two, then he'd blow the whistle again, and he'd do another one. And, you know, there's a class of like 40 to 60 students, all in the gym. And, oh, look, tumbleweeds. That's pretty cool. And, so we're doing them. We get to 10. We get to 20. People are dropping off. Get to 30. Get to 40. Get to 45. I'm literally, it's at that point or so, it's me and this one other jock that played football and track and other stuff. It's just me and him. I'm like the scrawny kid, nobody really knows me that much. And then they have, you know, the high school jock, and it's just me and him doing push-ups, and he stops at 50 and I did 51, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was so tired after that. But it's like, it gets to that point, and everyone, you know, everyone's watching you, and it's just like adrenaline. But yeah, so that was my claim to fame. I mean, granted, I'm not the bulkiest person out there, so I'm not really having much weight to push up, so that helps, but, you know. It's the most I've ever done it in consecutive times. I know, I kind of wish that I would have, you know, I'm almost thinking back now, it's like, how come I didn't have, like, any girls wanting to get my number or something like that at that point? I guess it wasn't that cool, but that's totally fine. It probably would have gone to my head, so I'm kind of glad that didn't have to worry about that. But yeah, I should keep up with that again. Usually, before, I remember for a while, in the somewhat recent past, I was doing them in the morning when I'd get up, and I could do like 30 or so, and not too much of a problem. So I should get into doing that more, so it's get my body accustomed to that again. It's a good thing to stay fit, and I don't always do the most exercising, but I should definitely do that more often. Guess what, hey girl? I did 51 push-ups. Better than him over there on the football team. Yeah, no big deal. But if you know, I'm kind of a big deal now. Man. I just kind of wonder what people are thinking, like, man, where's this kid coming out of nowhere? We've seen him around, we don't really know him. He doesn't talk very much, he's very quiet. It's like, and he's outdoing us, and he's not on the wrestling team or anything this or that. Who is this kid? Rumor has it there is a kid that did push-ups here. He did like 100 push-ups, and then he just disappeared. Hey, Colaf, how's it going? Good to see ya. Welcome on in. Do you have more points than me in Mounty's stream? Probably still do. Truck driving. Yeah, I changed professions. I'm not a professional ape anymore. I'm a professional truck driver. And I'm not a professional roller coaster builder either. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. You're like, yes, I am still ahead of you in points, and I will continue to be ahead of you through the end of the month. After that 500 bet, yeah, I just had like 2 or 3 in a row that just like killed me. I'm like, oh my gosh, these questions are terrible. But sometimes I get on a roll and you just get kind of lucky. But man, some of those ones, even they said they were easy. It's like I have never heard of any of these people or whatever it was in the question. It's like, who knows? He's the leader so far. We shall see. We still got a few weeks ahead of us. Don't do risky things. Oh, what, like, try to get ahead of you? Why would I? That's a silly thing. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? That's ridiculous. Only a crazy person would do something like that. That's just crazy talk. At least with doing trivia, it's like you have it's somewhat of a skill. Doing oh, I didn't even look. That'd be terrible if a train just came out of nowhere. Doing the spin or whatever, it's just like, that's totally up to chance. For those of you who don't know, Canadian Mountie, one of the newer Christian streamers that I came across that I go to his stream, he has some fun chat games that are played within the chat window. And one of them is a trivia game. Let's stay in the lane here. There's no blood in my alcohol system, officer. Fortune favors the bold, and I'm the... Hey, Bob, you were really bold there at the end. You almost got away with, like, going double or nothing several times and taking the lead and everything, but and like one bad turn, and then you bet everything and it was gone. That was so sad. I was like, oh my gosh, Bob, you were like, jumped up there so quick on the last day. That would have been hilarious. If everyone just kind of uses the whole month to get points, and then the last day it's like, okay, I'm just gonna come over here and have a good night, Pickle Nickel. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming back and sticking around and hanging out and chatting. I appreciate that. Have a great night. God bless you. Get some good rest, and we'll see you next time, hopefully. My luck has only been there to spite me. Alright, looks like we're slowing down a little bit. To 55. Ooh, he's slowing down faster. Sheesh. Oh, it's 55? Let's go down to 35 and just slam on our brakes. Thanks, truck. Sheesh. Where are we going? Are we just separating here? Scirocco. Alright, we're in New Mexico. We made it. We're getting close. 162 miles. Are we in Idaho? Because that sounds like an Idaho thing. No, this is New Mexico. We're on the other border. We're not on the northern border. We're on the near the southern border. Reminds me of the speed traps on the way to Minnesota. Yeah, how many speed traps did you guys come across going to GDQ? Okay, they're going. Are they gonna go? Oh, nope. They're not going to. They're gonna let us go, apparently. Thank you. They must have rear-ended and just sat there. Or I barely pulled out, and they're just being extra nice and wanting to let us go. That must have been what it was. I don't know. Speed limit's 80, now 60, now 40. Cop, yeah. It's funny how that works. It was uncanny. Pretty crazy. And you get, like, especially, I heard about this one area in, like, Ohio that there's so many, I think I mentioned this before, there's so many small little towns that they don't have, they're not a big enough city to just have, like, one police department to manage. So they have a bunch of tiny little police departments, and they make most of the money on just tickets, and so they're just extra aggressive with catching people and giving out tickets, and so you have to be very aware when you're in that area. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, you can... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Go back. There we go. Up on the D-pad changes my my view. Left and right does my turn signal. I should see what does down do. That does the windshield wipers. I just learned something new. Okay. Funny story. Ooh, do you have a specific experience? A good story about your driving through Minnesota or to Minnesota? It was pouring down rain while driving in Oklahoma. As soon as we crossed into Kansas, the rain stopped. It's almost like it's planned to be like that, huh? They must have been cloud seeding the day before. I mean, that's not a thing. You can't say things like that. Shh, 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 shh. The Matrix, yep. No conspiracy theories here. Everything's normal. Everything's as it should be. No problem here. It's like you stumble upon the set of the Truman Show or something. It's like, oh, where am I? What is going on here? What is everyone doing? That makes no sense. I want to see that again sometime. I haven't seen that movie in a while. Man, it is nice out. No headlights, you just see the stars. I think you can see the moon at a certain point, and it even might go through different phases. Okay. Cruise control. Okay. So Book, Did you finish Tiger Woods Golf? Are you still finishing that game up? Just taking a little break? What are you planning on streaming next? And and ideas for doing the stream together stuff. What did you have any games in mind that you wanted to play for streaming together? Never seen it. Oh, you're talking about Truman Show? It's a pretty good movie. It's with Jim Carrey. Still playing it? Okay. Yeah, did you have an idea of like what multiplayer games you wanted to do? Or doing the stream together? I'll have to look. I think you did make a page for like the game list of stuff that you own. I'll have to look at that and see. Do you still have that list, or like a link you made? I think you made a web page link to it where you had a list of everything, maybe. Probably something on NSO would be easiest. Ah, that's true. That would work out pretty good. That would be fun. I actually haven't played multiplayer on that yet. So that does sound fun. I would definitely be up for trying that out. That is a good point. I kind of forgot about that. All right, Fao2, thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out and chatting. I appreciate that. Have a great night. Get some good rest. Keep studying for your test. If you're still here, what test is it? I'm curious. What are you studying for? You probably mentioned it before already, but I forgot because I'm a dummy. Okay, we're getting really, really close here. $77 miles away. That will go by pretty quick. So it's probably just in the next town over. Roswell. Yep. Okay. It won't be quick if we're only going 35 miles an hour. Come on, truck. Oh, look at that. Someone's actually passing me. I don't think I've actually seen someone pass me before on a two-way road like this, or two-lane road. That's funny. Must be going up a hill. Having a really hard time gaining speed here. Oh, cybersecurity certification. You know, I actually took some classes on that because I was interested in that. You'll let me know how that goes and all that. I was interested in that for a while in the previously, but I went through a whole course thing on some online class thing. Wow, that's a great sentence right there. But I did an online course, but it was pretty general, and there's a lot of other like modules to do, and I just kind of stopped. For whom are you certifying? Yeah, that's a good question. Practice test I took got an 89 on it. Nice. So is this just for a certain module of it? Sorry, I don't mean to keep taking you away from your studying. Or is this for the whole certification? I would imagine there's probably certain like sections of the whole certification, multiple tests for different. Whoa, for different topics and stuff. Man, I had to slow down again. But yeah, I wonder if I still have access to that. I really don't even remember what. The nice thing is that one of my previous jobs paid for continuous education, and I think this was one of those, or maybe I just paid for it out of pocket. I don't remember, but I'm trying to think about what organization it was that did it, and I don't remember. ISC2. Nice. So something official at least. Hey, you can't go there, or there's a bunch of X's. What are you doing, bud? You can't go that way. Kind of want to get a little bit of a rolling start because it takes a bit to get going. Hopefully there's no traffic coming because we're coming through. Whoop. Okay, we'll take this lane. Well, good luck on your test and your studying. I hope it goes well. And that's exciting. Hydrate. Thank you. And oh, also for those of you that are lurking and stuff, if you don't want to be considered a bot by Twitch's new standards, I created a couple new emotes, and if you're a follower, you can use at least one of them. And if you're a subscriber, you can use the GIF. Be sure to tell Twitch that you're not a bot with our limited edition not bot emotes. There's also a channel points redemption to say that you're lurking, or you can do !lurk for a command. So I thought that was a pretty fun thing to do. So there you go. Book is not a bot. Huh, who knew? Guess you learn something new every day, huh? Or is he just saying that to throw us off? Who knows? I don't know, sometimes I wish I was a bot. Huh, I'm not a bot. Yeah, that's something a bot would say. How convenient. Y'all let you know, but I'm probably a bot. Says the guy that's studying for a cybersecurity test. Just happened to get an 89. That was probably programmed for him to get an 89. To not be suspicious. We're on to you, FAO2. I'm not as think as you dumb I am. Fuzzy Pickles, don't you dare out me. What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? It's like, I'm gonna leave. That's what I'm gonna do. No. Those CAPTCHA, I could never get past those. Those are the bane of my existence. If you stay around, I'll be asking questions. Okay, we're gonna be slowing down and taking a turn here. And we're almost to our destination. Destination is on the left. Ooh, doggy, slow down. Oh, there goes Book. Alright, see you later. See you in a month. When he thinks that we may have forgotten if he's a bot or not. I mean, he did say he had an alternate account that was BookBot. And when he got found out, he changed the name from BookBot to something else. Sounds a little guilty to me. I don't know. Here's a secret. Most people can't at FAO2. Oh, Look at that. We almost missed the green light. The CAPTCHA. Hey, which one of these trucks is an 8? Do vans count? 18-wheelers? Though it reminds me of a funny, thought of once where there was a ninja check and the ninja got passed by saying he was a ninja. Checkpoint. All ninjas gotta check in. Here. Ha! Found you! Whoop. See, when Book gets found out, now he just threatens you. Gotta watch out. You better watch your mouth, boy. You know it's good for you. He's like, no, seriously, shut up already. Come on. I'm just as confused. I don't know what's happening. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We're just having a very, very serious conversation here. No jokes, no joking or anything. Because this is no joking matter. But if anyone needs a website, let me know. That's right. Yeah, if anyone wants a website, DB is working on his website creating skills. So be sure to hit him up. Elwolf, can you you can use Meld Studio, and that's a more easier than OBS. Yeah, you could, but if my computer wasn't a potato, I could. I actually tried downloading it and it said it wouldn't run on my machine. So Meld is not working for me. I'll go all the way to Yuma. We could do a short one there. Actually, that's really short. And it's a lot more value for the distance. Or Clovis. Same. Do we want to... Alright, let's put a poll. Do we want to go to the same place and earn over 7,000? Or go to the same place and earn like less than a third? Potatoes? Or a crawler tractor? You are about to set for heavy haul job. Review your current truck information. Make sure it's up to the task. This parameter is essential for heavy cargo transport. Set the GPS to the nearest service. Sure. Let's go get an upgrade. Wait, how far do we need to go? Oh gosh. How far do we need to go? Where are we going? Where are we going, guys? Oh my gosh, they want us to go... Wait, no. Not the yellow. Not the yellow. Where is it? Okay. We're in town. Wow. I looked at the yellow thinking that was where we're going. It's like, wow, we're going a long ways away. No. I'll go to GeoCities. Freelance web developer. That's right. Yeah, so if you would like a website and help DB get some experience, give him a DM and he will he'll work with you. Hit up Book, he's loaded. Man, Bob knows everyone's finances here, huh? I offer my services. I am but a squire. I am but just a humble web developer, squire. Now that's a good way to do it. And honestly, one thing you can do too, like if you see a company that has a website that's not that great, one thing that you can do is you can literally just go and rebuild their website and then reach out to them and be like, hey, it looked like you could use some enhancements to your website. I, by chance, have already did that. Would you be interested in my services? And if they say no, then just move on to the next person. Oh, geez, I just noticed. When Pickle Nickel asked about me playing Hydro Thunder, he was doing a game suggestion. I thought that was just a normal chat message. Alright, I need to make, literally, maybe I'll make a list. We have that. There's the one that Book just played, Soul Blazer. Bob suggested another one that he sent me a message for a while ago that I kept missing. I need to make a list of these games, and maybe like a certain day of the week is playing stuff that you guys suggest. Maybe we should do that. A game suggestion day. I think I might want to reach out to a company tomorrow or very soon, trying to rebuild the site. Nice. Yeah, I mean, if you can do like a mock-up of their site and then show it to them and talk to them, that would be a great way to kind of do it, so you can kind of show what you partially have already learned how to do. So, people are trying to go to channels to be hired for them to make graphic arts. Yeah, if you heard, hey, do you need a do you need this done? Do you need that done? That's like a third of the people following me on X, on Twitter, are just like graphic designers for streaming. It's kind of funny, but it's like they don't even bother to even come into the stream to even get to know me. They're just like, I'm just gonna see if they want to, you know, hire me. No, not a graphic artist. Well, we know DB's opinion on that. All right. Aha. So this can help. Oh, that's not bad, actually. Because we already have one. So it's only an upgrade from what we have. I have that already. Oh, are we having to change? That's not compatible with that powertrain. Neither is that. Neither is that. Wasn't there one that was? No. Just that. That's interior. Paint job. Accessories. What kind of accessories do they have? Wow. Do you want a sun visor? No. Get a new grill. It's just chrome. Ooh, it's elite. Oh man, we'll be so cool. Are these better headlights? Are they brighter? It's not very much, might as well. They always start the same way. Hello there, how are you? This game looks like fun. How are you? How long have you been on Twitch? Oh, by the way, yeah. No kidding. Front banner. I don't know if I like... I kind of like the standard with fog lights. That looks good. Rims. Oh man, you can go to all sorts of detail. Alright, that's a little more than we need to worry about at the moment. So let's just see order. Okay, so we're buying that, selling that. Buying that, selling that. Sell, sell, sell. Okay. Service. Is there any maintenance we need to do? No, we're doing good. Truck damage report. It's not damage, this is just wear. That's just wear on the tires. So eventually we'll have to get new tires, but we're doing okay. I don't know at what point we need to get new tires, at what percent. Sure, at some point we'll need to do that. Not talking about you, no need to spell it out. One person actually said, "Don't ban me." Guess they've been through this before. Yeah. Apparently they know how people react. Ooh, that's a little quicker. Who knew? A bigger engine is what we want. Alright, where are we going again? Here. Yeah, much quicker. So much better when you don't have a load. You can actually move a lot quicker. Yeah, when someone leads the conversation with, "Don't ban me," it's like, well, why shouldn't I? You're making it sound like I should. Give me one good reason why, hmm? 'Cause you're a nice guy? Ah, ban! I need to make a ban hammer emote. I won't ban you, but my Tommy gun will, yeah. I won't, but my mods easily get angered. It's not me you have to worry about, it's my mods. It's Bronson. Alright.
Oh no. Anyway, last week.
Yeah. Okay. Can we do this now? We're fine. I added more heavy cargo stuff. We'll be okay. Wouldn't recommend anything that has to do with banning as an emote. Some people get intimidated by just kidding. That's true, I guess. I don't know. I just remember seeing... Oh, do we have to go around the other side? I see the... How are we supposed to get to that? No, that's not on a trailer. Is it back over here somewhere? There it is. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I've seen one or two people that had that emote, and somewhat of it is more of a joke, though. So it's not like they don't use it for serious reasons. But yeah, I understand that. Whoops, you know, we want to keep backing up. Woo! Okay. You don't know why they do, they just do. Yeah, and it's more of like they're a bigger streamer too, and so there's a lot of people there, and what like it has to do also with like the person streaming and just their sense of humor and whatnot. So, because there's also a few other things that they have that other people probably wouldn't do one or have as an emote necessarily. Still trying to figure out all the different ones I want to have and characters and things like that. And at some point, I might reach out to. Ooh, didn't make it wide enough there. That's a long trailer. I should probably reach out to Parrish Book, the guy that you've used and recommended. And when you maybe I can pick your brain a little bit. When you were first getting your emotes from Parrish, how did that go? Did you give him like an idea of what you're looking for and he did a few mock-ups and he showed them to you and you went back and forth a little bit on design? Or did he kind of know what you were looking for and was able to kind of nail it on the first try? Or maybe that's it. I was told by someone that they were intimidated with all the mods and VIPs on your stream. I don't understand how it intimidates someone. I could understand a little bit because when I'm on a stream and I don't have a whole lot to contribute and I just see almost everyone that's a mod and I'm not a mod, I feel like I don't want to contribute a little bit. I can understand where they're coming from. I know you're a teeny streamer, but it's like if everyone on there is a mod, it's like, well, where's all the people that aren't a mod? How come they're not chatting? So we went back and forth on some. He got it on the first try with others. So did you kind of go back and forth just to get the right art style or feel generally? Because a lot of them have a similar feel and stuff, or like the subject matter of them. Or did you already have an idea of roughly what you wanted, or did he kind of give suggestions of what to do, or characters, or this or that? If you don't mind me asking. I just don't want to like waste his time by like asking too many questions when that time comes to get into that. No, I'd tell him what I want, and he made it. Hey, you can make Krang laugh, and he sent a mock-up and liked it. Okay. So, but at that point, pretty much, you knew more or less what you wanted, though. So, it wasn't like, hey, I kind of want an idea of something kind of like this, but I don't know exactly how I want it to look, or whatever. You kind of had a general idea. I think for me, like, I think I'll probably stick with, like, the Earthbound theme with characters and stuff from, like, Earthbound and then Mother 3. Maybe even the first game, too. I don't know. But I might move away from the 8-bit look. I don't know, because he has the hand-drawn look to it all. So, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I already had an idea of what I wanted. Okay. And that's the thing, is I don't really know exactly what I want for some of them, and some of them might not really matter as long as you can, as long as the expression or the facial expression or whatever kind of other features, whether it be like other objects in the picture are there, or their hands, or whatever the action is there. It probably doesn't matter who the character is necessarily. You can make it, but looks. He actually asked me if I wanted drawn turtles or 8-bit turtles. Okay. Yeah, it would be kind of cool. I'm sure he could probably give some examples of things that he's done as well. I've seen his style sheet or whatever for like what he does and the different things he offers, but I haven't seen it in a little while, and I don't know if it distinguished like 8-bit versus hand-drawn. But I'm sure that he can provide something to show some examples. So that's cool. Yeah, but yeah, I'd like to look at that at some point. Because yeah, there's a few things that I just don't really know how to easily. I've tried to make a few emotes, but it's kind of hard with pixel graphics unless you get into a lot of detail, and then I have to have a lot of patience to make that. You know what? I like the music. I want to make sure that you guys can hear the music. I thought of you, Book, by hearing this, because this is like music from the original Zelda game. I'll turn that up a little bit, because otherwise it's just the rumbling of the truck. That's not very exciting. Hopefully that's a good mix for you. Whatever comes out of my speakers isn't at the same level. It's that's one thing. I play off of like YouTube, and so I just hear it at the level coming out of my speakers that comes out of YouTube. But I might eventually look at like trying to download some of the stuff and then just having it as some other kind of source, and then I can listen to it through the monitor, so then I can get the same level that the stream is hearing for that. I don't know how I'd do that for the computer games though. That'd be a little more difficult. Whoop! Don't rear end that guy. Oh, guys, look. It's for sale. I don't know what it is, but it's for sale. Ooh, you see that? There's a cop in the alleyway. It's ready to get you. You're going too fast. In a little speed trap. And give Book a little PTSD. Not a speed trap, no! Anything but that. I think after we do this one, I should have enough time, and I should be alert enough that I can still do probably one more job after this. We'll see. Maybe a medium-sized run. It's funny, I feel like I've been streaming for a long time just because we had that issue. But, well, I guess we technically, well, yeah. since a little after 8. So yeah, I guess it has been about 3 hours. My OBS when I'm doing all this is too much for it to handle, so like the counter for how long I've been recording or streaming is delayed or not quite accurate, along with like the sound levels from the audio mixer, because it prioritizes the output, luckily, rather than visuals on OBS. And so it thinks that I've only been streaming for an hour and a half, roughly, but no, it's been more. We just had issues. See, they're complaining that the truck I have wasn't good enough for this haul, but I think we're doing pretty good. We're not running into any problems here. Hey there, truck. When we turn in this next intersection, so hang tight. Clovis. What did you call me? Clovis, that was your nickname in high school. Okay. Oh, and it just occurred to me too. I think one way you can interact with the stream as well, to show that you're here and you're not a bot, is you can just hit that that little green box that pops up near the chat window at the bottom to redeem extra points. I think you can just do that, and that'll signify that you're interacting with the stream. So you don't even have to do anything that anyone would notice. No one will know, and that can be one way that you can lurk, stay anonymous, but still be counted and be here. I think it's like straight back over here. I don't know, all that stuff with Twitch and how they don't even refer to all of you as just viewers now. They talk to you as chatters. But really, most of people viewing social media like this. Oh shoot. Oh my gosh. How are we gonna get through here? Oh my gosh. We should have went down the other side. Okay, we're gonna make a really tight corner here. Oh gosh. I think we're okay. I don't think we're gonna hit this. Yeah, we're going around it. Alright, I'm gonna pull up. Can we pull like straight up through here? Is this gonna give us enough room? Whew! Okay. Nope, wrong way. Turn the wheels first. This is an interesting trailer. Maybe this will work. It's like a double trailer. This is gonna be rough. Okay. Need it to go the other way. There we go. Oh my gosh, it's almost a jackknife. Okay, now we're straight. Look at that. Nearly straight. Oh, but it's still over. I think we're gonna have to just go and turn around and just... We should just pull straight into that, and I missed it. Actually, you know what? Oh, it went away. Alright, let's just make a loop. Oh, there we go. Let's just be done. It's just a little extra. Not a big deal. Okay. Sterling. Ooh, that's like the same amount, but a lot shorter. Let's do that one. Ooh, we get to deliver anhydrous ammonia. Ooh. Don't want to get a wreck with that. Haha. Got it. I think we can just go out through here. Yeah, if we had a better view distance when we came in here to drop off the other trailer, and we could see that little marker at the end of the stowage yard, then we probably would have been able to go down the correct road there, the correct area. $15 miles an hour. That's so slow. I feel so slow in game even. Anyone coming? No. Okay. And we're off. So, yeah, at some point I'll get a steering wheel for this and it'll make the game a little bit more enjoyable. Be pretty fun doing that. Got plenty of room here. Okay. Good corner. We're doing pretty good. We're not running into stuff as much. or really or going over the curb very often. Some of these are really tight turns and they're on 2-lane roads, so you don't have a whole lot of wiggle room. So you really can't see that at all. Gotta come out a little bit. Look how many trucks there are. You guys like in a parade or something? Oh gosh. Why do you stop? That's for stopping in the road on me. No, it was probably because of the train tracks. Yeah, see, they like pull really close up and they try to sneak in there. Watch, this guy will... They get so close. Sometimes they even like pull in your way. There's one city where we're at and they literally, like, twice that happened to me. It's like, dude, I'm driving here. Give me some room. Alright, now we're not climbing a hill. We should be able to get up to speed here. Oh, now we get up to 65. I don't know if we'll be on the same road, this highway, like the whole time. I think we generally will be. I don't believe there's going to be a lot of curtains, intersections, all that kind of stuff. It seemed to be more of a straight shot for the most part, but I think we'll be going through a couple towns. That being one of them, I believe. This is pretty cool. That is one thing that's nice about this game, is you get to see different areas of the country and just the changes in landscape and weather and appearance and everything. It's not just some fictitious in-game world just imagined and thought up by some developer, but this is a thoughtfully recreated, somewhat scaled down version of actual highways and actual cities and landmarks. It's pretty cool. I wasn't sure how much I would enjoy this game, but I actually am enjoying it quite a bit. At least they're pretty gradual in their changes in speed. They'll kind of go down 10 and then down another 10. Yep. I don't know if that was some sort of achievement or if one of my friends came online. I don't know. Oh, there's another one of those Google Maps cars. Ooh, good corner. Gotta go up in speed pretty soon here. It can't be this low. This looks like the entrance or the transitioning to a highway or something. There we go. Bam. 65. Not even a transition. Not a smooth transition. Just 35, 65. Luckily there's no one behind us anymore. I thought we had a few cars, but maybe they despawn because they got too far back or something. Sometimes that happens. Wonder if I should turn off the HUD. Well, no, because it gives me a lot of good information about, like, how much gas I have left. I mean, I guess there's probably some sort of thing on the dash saying how much gas I have left. Maybe that's that just to the right of the odometer or speedometer there. No, that's something else. Because on the left, there's engine temperature. Then below that is oil pressure. Oh, there it is. The next one down. So there's two kind of stacked on top of each other in the bottom left-hand corner. The top one, I think, is gas. Yeah, there's a little fuel tank icon. Kind of hard to see. So you can see that. Okay. Do both of these lanes go around the corner? Or do they split? Oh, yeah, it follows. Okay. Try not to hit the car behind us there. Hey, Bronson. Welcome in, Notbot. How are you doing tonight? How was your video editing? I assume you were doing some editing tonight. Good to see ya. Hope you are doing well. Dude, I finally had my first issue with Rumble Studios. Midstream. So, we were going, everything was going fine, and then we got a couple people. No, someone raided into Rumble, and I didn't see a raid notification thing pop up or anything. And they're like, "Hey, do you have your notifications on or whatever?" And then I went back in to Rumble Studio, the webpage. I saw their messages, but I didn't see any raid pop up. And then they're like, "Hey, we're not hearing any audio. Did you turn off the audio?" And I'm thinking to myself, like, no, you can't really do that. And so I was kind of chatting with them just via the chat. And so I was like, well, Twitch is fine. I think Kick is fine. There actually was like somebody on Kick. There's like 2 people, so I was like, oh, nice. So I was like, well, I can't really reset Rumble by itself. The other ones I can toggle on and off. But Rumble, you can't do that. And, which maybe they should do like, oh, this would be a great one. Hey, Bronson, this is a great idea. They've been adding like new things to the Rumble Studio. They need to add a button to like do a quick disconnect and reconnect. Some sort of button to like disconnect, wait 5-10 seconds and have it auto reconnect while not disrupting the other additional stream destinations. Because if you have to take the whole thing down if you want to do that with Rumble. You can't keep the other ones. So, hey, Card of the Rebel, welcome in. Thanks for checking in. But yeah, so audio wasn't going through. So I was like, oh, I'll just like end the stream within Rumble Studio. I'll keep it up in OBS. And then, because it's got to be on that side. Because there's nothing I'm doing on OBS that's different. And then I'll just reconnect. And then it came up with a little pop-up saying, oh, there's an unexpected error, you cannot connect. I was like, okay, I'll refresh the page and try it again. Nope, same thing. I tried it a few times, it would not connect. And so frantically, I was messaging in the Twitch app, or the Twitch chat, about what was going on, a play-by-play, and I decided to quickly grab the stream key for Twitch and just have it stream straight to Twitch from OBS, just to keep things going. And so, so that's what we're doing right now. So I'm not on Rumble, I'm not on Kick right now, and I don't know. I tried quickly looking on X to see if anyone else was having an issue with that, and from a quick look, I didn't see anything. But from like yesterday, there was someone that had an issue at some point as well. I don't know. So, I don't know. I think I'll make a separate. I'll make an X post and tag that one guy in Gaming with Rumble or just Rumble in it, and I'll see if we can get something added to Rumble Studio, because I know that someone was talking about doing like a raid button and maybe some other stuff. But yeah, that would be nice. Or even if there's even like toggle switches for like audio and video for different sources to like mute or just like cut the video, cut the audio for different sources to like, you know, whatever. Actually, that would be pretty good. I always, like, I'm not planning on going into the Rumble Creator Program because you have to do those ad reads. And I was thinking, I don't know if Twitch and other places would like you doing an ad read on their streaming to their service for someone else. And so I'm thinking of a way, it's like, how are you going to do those ad reads if you're currently multi-streaming? You heading out, DB? Have a good night. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out for the whole time and chatting with us and everything. Have a great rest of your night. Get some good rest, and we'll I might stream during the day tomorrow before I head out, or before Mrs. Pickles and I head out. We'll see. But yeah. Yeah, I wonder about that too. Maybe raid out on Twitch, then do the ad read. That's the thing. Then do you have to wait till the end of your stream? I was thinking, well, maybe you can just do it when you do like a premium stream. So you only have people. I mean, you only have Rumble people anyways, but I don't know. I kind of wondered that. So if there's like a way that you could pause what's going to the stream to other sources and do your ad read, just kind of like have it go, you know, be like, hey, we're just gonna cut the audio and cut the video for like 30 seconds to a minute, whatever, and I'll be back. Take a little break. Or if you could have some sort of like default screen that you can send to just those sources or those destinations, that would be great. I was thinking about doing them at the very end of streams anyway. Yeah, that could work. And you could raid out to Twitch first. That's true, like what you're saying. That could be a good way to do it. So, but yeah, so I'm not really sure what is going on. I don't know if like normal people streaming to Rumble, even just the normal way, straight to there from OBS without Rumble Studio, if they had an issue or not. But yeah, it was being a little weird. So there's about as many people here now as there was then, and I felt bad because I didn't want to lose everybody. So luckily most people stuck with me, so that was very very thoughtful of them. I was happy that they didn't all just tab off and leave me behind. So the joys of technical difficulties. But yeah, Bronson, how's your day? How are you doing? How are you and Connor today? Was work any better today, or was it still pretty rough? Is the weather getting any better for you? I'm sure within the next year or so they'll have worked out all the kinks. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, if we don't have any drops like that, then I don't have to worry about it. But I know they've been having some issues here and there. So I don't know. We'll see. At least they're pretty quick to address certain issues. I know when people post something about those issues on Twitter, X, they're usually fairly prompt to update things and whatnot. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's partner showcase. It wasn't too bad today. It only rained a little while. That's good. Yeah, it was kind of off and on, a little bit of sprinkly rain here and there, and it was much cooler. We had like a high mid to upper 70s. It definitely cooled down quite a bit from the last couple days. So, oh, is that a Nintendo Direct? Are they doing another one? I thought it was just what happened last week. I'll have to. I feel like I haven't seen anything about that. I'll have to look that up. When's the partner showcase? Or is that some other one? Maybe it's for a different company. I don't know. Man, you were up late too. It's almost midnight, so that means it's almost like 3 o'clock in the morning for you, right? It's like 2:30. Man, if you need to get some sleep, man, don't stay up just for me. Indie showcase. Sorry, not partner. It's supposed to be tomorrow. I thought they had an indie showcase or an indie direct thing last week. Maybe it's another one. Yeah, I'll be falling asleep soon. I'm surprised you're not asleep already. I'm already getting tired, and I'm 3 hours behind you. Don't mind me yawning here. But yeah, I'll be wrapping up here once we get to this last destination, I think. It's long enough for me. That's 3.5 hours tonight. At some point, I won't be able to do necessarily streams this long anymore. Yeah, I think the last one was a partner showcase, and this one is an Indie World Direct. Okay. Okay, that makes sense then. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't really heard a whole lot or seen that many posts about it. Okay. Well, we'll see if anything interesting comes up. Okay. Looks like we're gonna swing around. Do we have an intersection or we just have a merge? Looks like it's just a merge. Oh, let's slow down though. I haven't seen a whole lot of people talking about it. Yeah. I think I've heard of like 1 or 2 people mention it, and I thought that that was what they did last week. So I was like, oh, maybe they're just like not reading it correctly, but I haven't really heard or seen very much about it at all, so. But I stand corrected. But Nintendo of America posted it yesterday. Okay. Oh, that's right. Because they kept like leaking pictures of Donkey Kong Bonanza before it was released, and I didn't want to keep getting spoiled. I muted them, and Nintendo of Europe and accounts like that. So now I'm not seeing that stuff, which it's not the end of the world. It doesn't really matter. They don't really post that much of anything groundbreaking anyways. Dude, see, like he almost ran into me. He like pulls up and starts driving quickly when I'm literally going through the intersection. They don't, I guess they haven't set their AI to slowly creep forward. Yes, I know there's a lamppost there. I'm not gonna hit it. That actually helps to be able to actually see the lights. Just kind of zoom in a little bit. Can we pull forward and have it stop beeping at us? Oh, there we go. So, yeah, well, I'm sure I'll watch it, or at least see kind of like a summary of what they talk about in the indie showcase. I don't know, a lot of indies don't really grab me or interest me too much, so I'm never like that interested in it, and it's not like I'm not interested in Silk Song, so I'm not like waiting at the edge of my chair to hear about when they're gonna release Silk Song. So I know some people have been like waiting and waiting and waiting. They're not gonna say anything. I've been waiting for years. They sound just like that, by the way. Oh, there's someone flagging me in over here. Silk Song will never come out. It's a myth. Some people think that. Some people definitely think that. Oh, look, he's just gonna watch me. It's like, well, it's about time you're here. Looking at his watch. What took you so long, huh? Okay, we can just pull forward and then back straight up. Mandela effect, it never existed. Yeah, all those videos you saw, fake. No, we want to go this way. Whoop. Okay, now. Ah, no. Gotta get these wheels straight. There we go. Nope, now he's... Not quite getting this back up. At times it feels like I kind of get it, and then other times I'm like, I don't get it. I'm not getting it. Okay, I'm going to try to get some sleep. Honest, if Honest will let me, I'll keep you streaming. No worries, yeah, I'll be getting off honestly here in just a little bit. No pun intended. I'm just wrapping up, and then I'll be I'll be raiding out here in just a moment. So, but I appreciate you being here, Bronson. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. I appreciate you. If any of you guys have not seen Bronson and his wonderful wife Connor, they are a part of Solely Switch. Give a shout out to them. Please go check them out. They're a wonderful couple streamer, a streaming couple, and they will be going. They should be live. Well, no, they don't. What's it? Yeah, they should be live on Friday. They at least stream on Fridays and sometimes Mondays, but not always. So please go check them out and give them a follow. I wholeheartedly recommend it. Okay. We've got some good money. We built up some cash after our recent upgrade to our truck. And we're on the quest of building up cash to purchase our own trailers and stuff like that. So we'll get there eventually. But yeah, we're just having fun. We're trying to check out every state and try to drive down as many different roads as we can while completing jobs. So I appreciate all of you guys sticking with me through the technical difficulties. There's a decent chance that I may stream earlier in the day tomorrow in the kind of afternoon, or in like, well, probably more in the morning. In the morning, we'll see. Just keep an eye out if you want to know when I go live. Feel free to follow on Twitch, follow on whatever streaming platform that you prefer to watch me on, and on X as well, because I usually will post when I'm going live. I don't think I did tonight because I just forgot because there's a lot going on, but yeah. All right, let's see. Is anyone still out there on Twitch that we can send you guys off to? Anyone? There's a few people we know. You know what? Hey, here's a friend. I'm gonna send you off to... Looks like he's still alive. Supersonic, saved by Grace. He's been streaming a long time. He started before I started. He's playing Stardew Valley. Please go over and say hello. And I recommend giving him a follow. He's still kind of newer on the streaming side, so he would definitely appreciate the support. So please go check him out. He's another Christian streamer. There we go. All right. Thanks again, guys. I appreciate you being here. Let's go over and bless Supersonic, Saved by Grace, and I may see you in the morning tomorrow. So have a good rest of your night. God bless, and we'll see you in the next stream.